You've made every team you've ever been on, every franchise you've ever been on better.
Yeah, but we ain't won. It's plain and simple. We ain't won a championship. But I know that I'm not going to stop playing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, shit, I need to stop, man. I ain't won yet. That's out. That's not going to happen. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stop competing the way that I do or whatnot during the game where people are like, damn, he always complaining. Damn, he doing this, he doing this. Man, I watch every game every night.
You're a sicko.
Yeah. That is me. And so when we in a game and something happen, shit, I'll tell you right now, you out kicking it, playing video games or doing whatever, I'm watching games. You know what I mean? Like I always say this, each game is decided by like 1 point, right? Like each possession. So don't it matter? You know, if you get fouled in the middle, like in a game, right? Not to sweep through yet, Bubs, but you know, if you get fouled in a game, like in the middle of the court, right? Did you know that you get to choose which side you want to take the ball out on?
I most certainly did.
You knew that.
I most certainly did.
Right.
And I've argued with some referees about that.
Okay.
before.
Okay. I got a tech like recently, like some games ago, because we got fouled in the middle. I got fouled in the middle of the court. And so I wanted to take the ball out on the left side. Why, Bubs? So then when I get the ball, I'm coming to my right hand, right? So I was like, hey, we want to take it out over here. Official was like, no, over here. I was like, no, we want it over here. The rule is you take, okay, now we're doing one of those, you know what I mean? So now I'm mad, right? you think I'm trying to like show you up or something. I'm just going by the rules. Man, ended up, you know, I do the competition committee stuff or whatever, and I just had to ask just so I could be sure. I was right. The official was wrong. You know what I mean? So then, you know, there could be blowback at times because of that. You know what I mean?
There certainly is, the way you treat referees.
Oh, yeah. For
There's
sure.
some blowback there.
For sure.
But I always talk about you. I'm like, Chris is going to find a way to manipulate every possession. And what you're talking about with the referees, now, most guys wouldn't care, but you probably know if I take it out on the left side, you know, our team scores 1.25 points per possession. If we take it on the right side, we score.
Now, I don't know that much, but I'll tell you this. When I played in Houston, if you were smart enough and watched the games and paid attention enough, if we took the ball out on the right side and James was taking the ball out, right, I was going to come up and instead of setting a rip screen, I was going to set a flip screen, right?
You throw it to the big at the elbow.
Yep.
Come up, flip it. He gets off to his left hand.
Because he's taking it out on the right side.
Right.
If we took the ball out on the left side, guess who was going to take the ball out?
You.
Exactly. But why don't everybody else realize that? You know what I mean? Like, no, it's a game.
But this leads me to my point about
if I was playing you in tic-tac-toe, if I was playing you in Connect Four, right? Am I manipulating you where to move? You know, or am I just thinking, right? Like,
you've already described like 7 different scenarios where you've manipulated something. Bismack Biyombo in a pick and roll wants to come up on the right side. No, I'm going to tell him to come up on the left side so that I can, well, I won't give the secrets away. But,
no, it's fine.
But I'm saying like that's an example. You're like manipulating possession. You're going to find, if you know the other team's switching, you're going to find the matchup. You're going to hunt. You might run 5 different ball screens until you get the 5th defender that you want.
Why the hell not? When we ran floppy, right? Every time I ran floppy, did you come off the left side?
Of course.
No.
Oh, no.
Well,
yeah, the left
okay,
side.
You came off the left side.
To my right hand.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So are you manipulating or are you just trying to get to the best spot for you to be efficient?
Again, I'm not saying that I didn't manipulate at times. My larger point here is that there were certain possessions that I manipulated.
Yeah.
Or I have thought the game every possession.
Yeah.
But not to the level. Like you're a sick fuck, man.
Listen. It's so crazy. So when you come down, it's like when I played for Byron Scott, when I first came into the league, the first play of every game was a ball screen. The first play, we used to run forwards outside, right? That was the play. I dribble, hand off, swing it back, ball screen. And that was just so that we could know how they guard in the pick and roll, right? So as soon as I see that, now I know. So I feel like in the game, because to me, it's still a game. It's like chess. It's like anything that you're playing, right? Like I don't want to put my guy in a bad position, you know? So if it is manipulating, especially down the stretch, you're damn right. I got to figure out how we going to get the best shot we going to get. Okay, y'all going to be on the drop? Okay, cool. Low man, he going to come over early so I can't throw the lob? Okay, cool. I'm going to hit the guy on the wing for the 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the thinking the game, I appreciate the manipulation as well. I guess to me, obviously your skills are amazing. The larger point to me about what makes you so great and why you have been so great for so long is competitive stamina. And this, I mean, I've known you a long time. This is true in every area of your life. And at times I think to myself, God, Chris must be exhausted. Do you ever get exhausted?
You know what it is? And this is like being 1,000% honest. It's like you prepare. You know what I mean? You know, it's a full-time job, like the tissue work, the body work. And then some of these games, it's like, okay, all right, here we go. Get loose, do all my lifting and stuff. And our team's energy before we run out for a game, oh man, it like gets me going. And then as soon as I get going and the game starts or whatnot, it's that competitiveness, right? Like a fan said something crazy to me last night in Utah. Excuse me.
Shocking.
Yeah, and you know me, I'm the one, I talk back. I always tell them, you ain't at the zoo. You know what I mean? I talk back, you know, and so it's fun. It's fun.